And I know ain't nobody looking at us for no sympathy. Where's that dog?
What I will never understand, though, is why some black men feel the need to put down the black woman in the process, when in fact, did you not come from a black woman?
And who am I to donate my black dollars to anything dealing with Telvin?
Why is it so hard for y'all to not bash black women while liking white women?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Christy Anna Faith. And today we will be talking about Telvin Osborne, a black man who was recently offed by his white girlfriend and the divide that social media is in over this whole case.
Manslaughter charges in the shooting death of 30-year-old Telvin Osborne. This after the community and social media erupted this week after no immediate arrest was made in this case. According to a Burke County incident report, deputies responded to Western Estates on 4 Points Road Sunday morning for a gunshot wound. At the home, they found 30-year-old Telvin Osborne shot in the upper chest. Deputies say the suspect, Hannah Cobb, called deputies and was applying pressure to the wound when they arrived. Cobb told deputies her and Osborne had been out all night and recently got home. Cobb told deputies in the report she was checking her firearm as they do every night. That's when the gun went off, hitting Osborne. Cobb told deputies she thought the gun was on safe while checking it.
The case required a considerable amount of time and attention to detail, ensuring that there was a comprehensive inquiry, a thorough sifting of the evidence, and we have filed appropriate charges.
According to Sheriff Alfonso Williams, there's been misinformation spread about the case, including the suspect cleaning the weapon when it went off.
At no point during the investigation was there any information about a person cleaning a weapon.
He did say alcohol was involved in the shooting, and they're not listing this as accidental. He also said there was an altercation with some, quote, pushing and shoving before the incident happened.
It is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce a firearm into an argument.
I asked the sheriff if Cobb turned herself in or if deputies went to get her. The sheriff said they made arrangements with her to pick her up. Osborne's family tells us the 30-year-old worked out at Savannah Riverside, but often loved to fish, hunt, and raise animals.
So this is going viral all over social media because, of course, after Telvin was offed by his white girlfriend slash baby mama, the internet detectives discovered that Telvin really didn't like black women. So let's kind of go into some of the tweets and Facebook posts that I was able to find. So on December 19th, 2024, he posted on Facebook, "I love a woman that knows she needs a man. All you tough gangsters, 304s, might as well go fight for our country." He posted on November 26, 2023, "Thankful for this little blonde blessing of mine. I'll F a dog before I F a black bitch. It gotta be a white dog though. White girls over black girls. I don't fight white boys no more, but I will beat the dog-ish out of a black dude though. I'll K for her. I'll K about her. And I ain't scared to say I'll about her." Y'all, be careful about what you say because this is so eerie looking at it. It's very weird. So social media has been in an uproar because his family came on Facebook and asked the public to rally together to get justice for their son, their friend, their cousin, etc. And black women kindly told them, and black men, nah, we gonna sit this one out. So let's watch some videos of people explaining why they're sitting this one out. They will not be supporting him. They will not be rallying the troops and trying to get justice for this man.
Oh, and as unfortunate as the Telvin Osborne situation is, the reason we can't get our knees to work to take a stand is because even if you didn't know Telvin Osborne before this situation, the internet won't let you live down the disrespect. The internet's gonna expose exactly who he was when you stepped on the platform from day one. And every single day that man dedicated to putting us black women down, and his family screaming justice. And unfortunately, the 92% will never be able to receive justice. Not even an apology. The fact you came from a black woman, and that same white dog that you chose to have intercourses with over having relationships with black women, again, the situation is very unfortunate. But to take every breathing day of life to diminish your own kind, oh, brother. So sorry.
Yeah, and for me, that's the crazy part. And this kind of speaks to the last video that I uploaded on oversharing on the internet. We really have to be careful about what we put on the internet because it could be something super trivial or it could be something kind of massive like this. Because guys, you like, oh, look at this whole situation. situation. You would think this would be a time for his family and his friends to grieve. And let's say he does deserve some type of justice, right? Let's say for whatever reason this woman actually did kill him maliciously. Child, the people are not gonna come together because he went on his public platform not even like a full year ago, just in like late 2024, disrespecting Black women while uplifting white people. And it's not my place to know what's that about, why he chose to do that. It doesn't really matter, but it just speaks to the bigger issue of your footprint on social media. It will always follow you even after death.
I'm just trying to figure out, why is the family more upset with us than they are with Hannah? She the one that committed the crime. I mean, only thing we did was we just laughed and said we not participating. That's it. We ain't got to participate in that. I mean, imagine a world where we have to still participate in your justice and you hate us. We just said no thank you.
No thank you.
No thank you. We not helping. We laughed and we didn't. Let me just tell you this.
Laughing,
we did not laugh because that man died. We laughed at the irony.
Very ironic.
Can you just imagine? That's crazy, right? It's crazy.
Hannah Cobb said it was an accident, so it must have been an accident. Because who am I to say that this submissive, soft-spoken, feminine, fit, and friendly white queen is lying? Who am I to say that? And who am I to donate my Black dollars to anything dealing with Telvin? Maybe one of them white dogs that he referenced in his tweets want to donate some money, but not my Black dollars. Make sure you remember that the stuff that you say in life will follow you in death, right? So don't think that you can just go around here saying whatever you want to, doing whatever you want to, and then when you pass away, we supposed to all of a sudden forget the crazy stuff that you was out here doing and saying, and we supposed to just forgive you. No, I like to treat people the same way I would have treated them if they were still alive, right? I like to give them the same energy. And for this, I'm going to keep my Black dollars to myself. I'm going to keep my Black support to myself. And whatever happens, happens, because like I said, it was an accident.
Child, I said it a couple weeks ago, and y'all was in my comments trying to tell me I was wrong when I said that there is a huge, significant difference in the dynamic of interracial relationships when the spouses are a Black man and a white woman versus a white man and a Black woman. And y'all was like, you are so wrong. Blah, blah,
I want to
blah.
see where she's going with
this. And now
this.
this week, Telvin Osborne is a topic of discussion.
Yeah.
Another Black man who got on this internet and basically said how he didn't like Black women.
What's she eating?
Tried to tear us down. All this other stuff. I'm gonna pause for a second and just let y'all know. Any man who can't handle a Black woman is a weak man. A very, very weak man.
Okay.
That being said, Telvin decided to get on the internet and praise the fact that he was with the woman that he was with. And then she killed him. She killed him.
Wow.
And now his family expects the same Black people, Black women, who he got on this internet, built a platform on disrespecting, disregarding. They expect us to care that much. One, we don't even know that man personally. And that aside, because I know we get up on the internet and rally for people we don't know all the time. And to
we do.
our
We sure
own,
do.
Like,
we do.
why y'all not in an uproar? Where the other people at? The other people he was praising. Why y'all not in an uproar with them?
All right, I'm gonna move on from sis because I can't with the eating in the video. But next video.
Why is it so hard for y'all to not bash Black women while liking white women? Liking white women is perfectly fine. Do you? But why do you always have to bash Black women to do it?
I will never understand it either.
They said that boy was his white wife unalived him. I was like, I'm gonna wait for the tweets because I knew they were coming. We all knew they were coming. We knew they was gonna find them because it's always that. It's always you all have to hate on Black women to line yourself up with white women. I don't get it. Like, just like white women. Love your white wife, love your white girlfriend, love your white baby mama, love whoever you want to. Just don't bash black women in the process. It's very simple. And now y'all want us to fight for justice for that nigga because he was unaligned by that white woman and she's using her white privilege and her proximity to law enforcement being her father? That sounds like a you problem. Talking about something you'd rather do a dog, a white dog. Oh my God. And like, we supposed to be so sad and upset and want justice for you. Oh, the black man that hate us. Oh. I'm so sorry. Rest in preferences.
Oh, not the rest in preference. Oh my gosh. That just takes me over the edge every time I hear somebody say that. Rest in preference.
And I know ain't nobody looking at us for no sympathy. Where's that dog?
Now where's the dog?
To that man who said he would rather commit ungodly acts to a dog, mind you, a white dog. Now that he is taking his eternal rest, the only thing I gotta say is, what is y'all having for dinner? Because I was thinking about a little piece of little baked chicken. I took my chicken out. It should be thawed by now. I don't know what kind of
boy. Okay, so just moving on. I also want to make it very clear, I am not laughing at the unfortunate demise of this man. I am just laughing at how some people are truly unbothered and the jokes are kind of funny. After people have been coming out on social media saying that they're minding their business, they're not supporting, his cousin or brother went on Facebook Live and made multiple videos about how the only people that don't want to support them are black B-words. He called us trifling. He called us 304s. He called us broke. He called us everything but a child of God, simultaneously confirming that his cousin did not like us. And my thing is, I'm like, this is why people are coming out saying that they don't want to support him, because we already knew he didn't like black women. He made that more than clear. But now, even in death, you are also confirming that he didn't like us. So why come out in the first place and ask for support from the black community? And as a black woman, I will say that when people do rally together and try to get justice for people, it's mostly black women that spearhead those things. Okay, it's the mamas, it's the sisters, it's the aunties and the grandmas. And the unfortunate part about this whole situation is that it was probably those women in his life that wanted to rally together to get justice for him. But because of his tweets and because of his Facebook posts, that is just not gonna happen. People are rallying together to laugh at the irony of this whole entire situation. And I'm not even gonna play the clips of the cousin because he did a whole lot of cursing, y'all, and I ain't got time to be editing all of that out. He sounded very crazy, and I will give grace where grace is needed because I do understand that this family is grieving a loved one, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But if you do want to see where the clips are, I will link it in the description if I remember. And also the family came out and posted a GoFundMe to support Telvin. At the time, I think they only raised $400 out of $10,000. In this case, it really reminds me of the case of Christian and Courtney. A few years ago, the OnlyFans model that was arrested for axing her boyfriend, and she was arrested and she claimed that it was self-defense, but then it came out that they had a whole domestic situation going on, and apparently she was whooping his ass behind the scenes, y'all. But the crazy part about that situation as well was that there were tweets or Facebook posts that were discovered by the internet detectives of Christians, and basically he was doing the same thing that Telvin did. He was bashing black women while uplifting white women at the same time, and said white woman was the one to take him off of the earth. So with that being said, I think where I stand on this situation is pretty clear. Me personally, I don't rally behind people too tough anyway. I'm sorry. I'm just not one of those people that just be out there on the street protesting like that. But I just don't support people that don't support me. However, I do understand that this is an unfortunate situation. So my prayers go out to his family and his loved ones, of course. Not laughing at him dying because that's also very sad too. As far as Hannah Banana, girl, if you did it, you should go to jail. If it was self-defense, figure it out. I don't know. I'll try to keep track of this story as I go and update you guys if you guys want any updates on it. But comment down below your thoughts on this whole situation. Do you think that the people on the internet are right for laughing and mocking the situation and kind of saying, you know, I'm going to step back and mind my business, let the white people handle this situation since he loved them so much? Or do you think that black people should still rally together to support him because, you know, why not? He was black. We should just stick together no matter what. I've seen that rhetoric online, by the way. But keep it respectful in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.